Hello, everybody. It's your man Chef with Off the Dome, the official YouTube channel for everything, anything basically. We talk about music, all types of crap here, sports, all types of shit, Raptors shit, all that. Today, what I know best is my music, and today we're gonna be talking about a young man named Jason Derulo, and this is gonna be episode 1 of I don't know what to call the series. I already have the fall off series where I talk about artists who fell off and couldn't find their foot and get their way back on top. But Jason Derulo is not one of those people. Actually, Jason Derulo is the opposite. I can't call him a one-hit wonder because as many hits you guys know, you probably don't know he made all these songs, but as many hits you do know. The comeback? The comeback kid. Comeback kid, alright. TCB. TCK? I don't know what I'm going to call the series, but just you're going to see on YouTube, it's going to have the artist name, a dot, and I'll put a hashtag next to it. And let's explain the description box what I'm going to call the series. But this first video is called Jason Derulo, and then it's going to be right there. Anyway, let's get into the video. Jason Derulo is an interesting case. We have J.R. Rodham, which I'll be doing a video on him as well as one of the bigger producers of the 2000s, whatever they call it. Him, Scott Storch, Bangladesh, etc. Dr. Dre, of course. Many big producers of the 2000s. Jason Derulo signed to Warner Brothers and Beluga Heights. His first single, What Did You Say? What You Say? Went number 1, 4 times platinum, number 1 on the pop song charts, number 1 on the radio. It did decent numbers. It was one of the bigger singles of 2010. Debuted at number 1. Got to number 1 in 2009. It was big in the fall. It was really big in the winter of 2010. And then it fell off the chart later on that year, like around May-ish, when the summer song started rotated out. He did continue success that year in 2010 with In My Head, Riding Solo, Don't Want to Go Home. The next year in 2011, Jason Derulo had many hits. And the reason why I can't put him on the fall off is because this. Jason Derulo, I can't even say the man's name right. But technically, he's kind of like a Flow Rider, Pitbull type guy, except for he's always been in the singing pop lane. He's black, but he never got featured on the R&B charts until he made Talk Dirty, because that was considered something that's your soulful, that's something you could dance to. So he's always been a pop star. And being a black pop star is cool, but it alienates you from the R&B and hip-hop audience to an extent. Like Khalid, he's not dealing with that problem right now, which I'm glad to see the way Khalid's career is going. He has name recognition. He has fans that actually know his story. He has a background in El Paso. He has an R&B fan connection in a way. He gets R&B radio play with some singles, and he also has a huge pop following. So he gets the best of both worlds. Number 1 album, double platinum albums. Jason Derulo never had that. Future History album debuted, I believe, at number 29. He was never at 11 or something like that, but it just won't go after he released Talk Dirty. He was never an album artist. He was always a singles artist. And the problem was, if you didn't sing his name at the beginning of the song, you didn't know who the hell the guy was. So yeah, It Girl come out, I believe that was in late 2011 to 2012. Nobody really knew that was him. The Other Side, nobody knew that was Jason Derulo. So he was kind of a lost cause. Because when Talk Dirty came to the United States, it was a big hit everywhere else in 2013, came to us in 2014 in the United States. It was like nobody knew who Jason Derulo was. I was the only one who knew who guy was. Everybody else, when they heard it on the hip hop and R&B station, all my friends, because I was in an urban setting, I was black. When I hear it on the pop station, the kids were like, "Hey, who's Jason Derulo?" I'm like, "Guys, this is the guy that made What You Say in My Head." Because I studied charts, I know what he does. He got introduced to a whole new fan base when Talk Dirty came out. He had urban listeners, more black people listened to him, more pop listeners cared about him because they knew his name for real now. They knew he had a groove. They knew he had a lane, and they cared more about your boy Jason. At first, when Jason Derulo was making all these hits in 2009 and 2010, nobody really cared about Jason. It was just background noise on the pop music stations. The peaked high, went double platinum, triple platinum, whatever it may do. He was big over in the UK always. He always had big UK hits. In fact, the UK is probably the only place he can still chart these days. So when Talk Dirty came to the United States, his album Talk Dirty came with it, which really was another album. I think he had self-entitled album that he just had released around the world, but then He had to re-release it to the U.S. and Canada, and it did well. Eventually went gold. He had another album, Everything's For You, that went platinum, I believe, when he released Want You to Want Me in 2015. So Jason Derulo, that's what I want to call this series, the second win. There we go, the second win. His second win was with Talk Dirty. In 2009, he got the original fame, but he never really had the notoriety and the name recognition. He just had the hit. Now he had the hit and the name with it. Wiggle came after Talk Dirty. Trumpets. He then had Want You to Want Me after that. One of his other biggest hits he ever had. Number 5 on Billboard, number 1 on Pop Songs, number 2 on radio. It went 4 times platinum. One of the biggest hits of the year, wound up number 17 overall in 2015. And after that, all he had was Swalla in 2017, which was mediocre at best and did okay numbers, but wasn't a top 10 hit. Nothing that Jason Derulo was used to. And pretty much since then, he's been releasing singles that haven't had any traction. Songs with David Guetta, songs with French Montana. He had Get Ugly, that only peaked at number 52 in the United States. Did well in the UK, didn't do well in the United States. And that's about it for the second win of Jason Derulo. So, his first win picked up in 2009 when he was first brought on the scene, and we was basically looking for the Chris Brown type of pop star, teen pop star. Justin Bieber was out, but he wasn't in full effect yet. Trey Songz was more of a dirty R&B crooner, didn't have pop hits. Other than Say Ya, he didn't have pop hits. Jay Sean was a decent thing. Both of them had no one hits the same year, I believe. Jay Sean and Jason Derulo. So these were the 3 or 4 guys you could depend on. Justin Bieber won the race, but Jason Derulo, he came in a close second. Because for a while, he was having a lot more hits than Justin Bieber had. He had more radio play, he had more everything, but he didn't have the name recognition. And now, Bieber has all that. But Jason Derulo, I would like to say he's a pioneer somewhat. He had pop hits. He was basically the singer version of Flo Rida. Both signed to Warner Brothers, so I guess I could definitely see the correlation. And it's kind of sad to see him not be on the charts anymore in 2019, because I think we could use a Jason Derulo song. I don't care what anybody says. The man had catchy music, and he did a good job. But anyway, this is your boy Chef from Off the Dome. Let me know what you thought of the video. I got another episode of Second Win coming up soon. That's probably going to be on Tyga and maybe Plies. Just stick around. Thank you.